Hey players, so President Biden's campaign chair was on MSNBC this morning and she reiterated that President Biden is not dropping out of the race. Y'all watch this clip, I'll see you on the other side.
We know that we've slipped a bit from the debate, and we know that the president has to prove to the American people exactly what he believes, that he's in this to win this, he can do this. Not only that we have a campaign to do it, but he can do it. And he is, the only person that's done it before. And the way we do that is by showing the president out there doing the work, fighting for these voters. And, I go back to Detroit because I think that's such a clear contrast. That was just a week ago, and he was out there with bigger crowds than we've had at any other point during the campaign, energized, excited, and as he has been having discussions and hearing the concerns that have been talked about on your show and others, he's also hearing from voters, and what they're saying is, we've got you, Joe.
All right, players. So according to President Biden's campaign chair, he is not dropping out of the race. There has been a lot going around the internet saying that President Biden was preparing to drop out of the race over the weekend. There were some rumors that spread yesterday regarding his speechwriter, historian, writing a speech for him to exit the race this weekend. However, John Meacham came out to CBS and said, look, that is not true. I'm not working on any speech. So we have that. And we also have President Biden's response to Frumpy Dump's RNC speech, which Frumpy Dump had an opportunity to convey unity. He started out in the first 5 or so minutes doing that, and then he went right back to the same old, same old. During the speech, Frumpy Dump decreed and declared that Democrats should stop calling him an enemy to democracy. However, in the same speech, he went on to reiterate the big lie that he's been telling since the 2020 election. Frumpy Dump has decreed and declared that if he doesn't win this election, it's going to be a bloodbath. And then he selected J.D. Vance as his running mate. And J.D. Vance has said that he will not accept the results of the election if Donald Trump does not win. I don't know about you all, but that sounds like an enemy to democracy for me, refusing to accept the results of a free and fair election. Once again, I'm proud of Bernie Sanders, who's been going around once again doing the work of the people, reiterating President Biden's record and how he has more to do, and he is definitely fit to not only run, but to win this election. In my opinion, that's what the Democrats should be doing, spending their time energizing their base. We're literally 3 months from an election. We don't have time for them making us politically exhausted. The divisiveness that's coming from the top of the Democrat Party is absolutely asinine to me, because just a few weeks ago, they gave us an assignment, which was to educate the masses on Project 2025 and Agenda 47. And we did that. The world is now woke to what a Frumpy Dump presidency could look like. Literally, the world is woke to that, and they don't want it. So now that we have done the work to educate the voters, they're not spending the time that they should to energize people to get them out to the polls and vote. It's absolutely absurd to me. All of these rumors need to be dismantled, and I'm ashamed that they're not doing this as efficiently and effectively as they should. They're letting these narratives continue to spin and spin and spin to the point to where it becomes toxic to the voter. So what we need to do, you guys, is continue to come together and continue to support President Biden, and unless he drops out of the race. But as his campaign chair said, he's not dropping out, and I'm going to support him 100%. All right, players, put it in the comments. This is your girl, Double D Mo, for the Black News. Also, the Hispanic caucus, Congressional Caucus, has endorsed President Biden. Y'all put it in the comments.